Even after I found out it wasn't premeditated. Jeff showed up with a forgiving heart, and can't nobody take that from him.
Charleston White is the single most disrespectful man in this entire space. He will roast anybody, dead or alive, no line he won't cross. So when even he has to stop and tell the truth about the father who buried his son, you need to hear it, because this is the part nobody clipped. I'm Oouchie.
It's a typical juvenile sentence. So in the state of Texas, a juvenile can be sentenced up to 40 years for a crime, for a felony crime. So most of my had 40 years, 30 years, 35 years when we was kids. So for the judge to give that, it's not a harsh, extreme sentence in Texas. That's normal for a teenager, even if they was a juvenile. A juvenile with a murder case would get 35, but couldn't get no more than 40. So he stayed in the range that most juveniles would get if they was in juvenile court. So I kind of peeped the play on that.
Real quick on the sentence, because people are losing their minds over it. In Texas, a juvenile can catch up to 40 years for a felony. Charleston is actually right here. That is not some extreme outlier. That is the normal range for a teenager who took a life. You can be sad about it, and it can still be the law. Save the real energy for this next part.
Gav.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some choice words for you.
As he should have. As he should have. All seriousness, man lost his son, my nigga. And I took the side of the guy who murdered his son. Where in the beginning, I was with Jeff. You know why I was with Jeff in the beginning? For one, I thought Carmelo was guilty from premeditated murder from taking a knife. Even after I found out it wasn't premeditated. Jeff showed up with a forgiving heart, and can't nobody take that from him. Swear to God, nigga. How mean he looked behind them glasses. His words was, he had a forgiving heart, homie. And that's what really struck with me.
Let that sit for a second. Charleston White, who openly took the side of the kid who killed this man's son, still had to stop and say it out loud. Jeff Metcalf showed up with a forgiving heart, and can't nobody take that from him. A man buried his child and walked into that room trying to pray with the other family. When the pettiest man alive has to tip his hat to your grace, that tells you exactly who the grown-up in the room was. And understand why it matters that it's him saying it. Charleston White built a career being wrong on purpose, saying the cruelest thing in the room for clicks. A man like that has every incentive to keep dunking on the grieving dad for content. He didn't. Something about that father's composure broke through even his act. That's not nothing.
With me. I saw them up there playing the race card. I said, no, man. I even told Carmelo that, nigga, let's try to. He said, man, I don't know if you're trying to kill me or not, man. We had to kick him out. A man showing up with a grieving heart in front of the world. All black people. 2 kids have an incident, and you got black people, adults, acting like they mad about what kids was doing and rejected that man in such an ugly, nasty way. Dominique them did. I'm talking about homie rejected that man in such an ugly, nasty way. You know what I told Carmelo's dad? You had your wife up there talking, the whole press conference. Nigga, I said, nigga, and y'all kicked the man out, homie. The man said, I said, homie, we can still, nah, homie. So, if I come to you trying to make something right, and I got the right to be mad about what I'm not mad about, and you reject me, I'll hate you.
Now here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to say out loud. That grieving father showed up, hat in hand, ready to pray, and grown adults rejected him in the ugliest way and turned two teenagers into a race war. One side put the wife out front to run the whole press conference and lawyered all the way up. The other side buried a child and still showed grace. Be honest about which one was acting like the adult. This is the part that should bother you. A child is dead, and instead of two families grieving, we turned it into a GoFundMe, a lawyer payday, a hashtag, and a debate bro talking point. Everybody got a check or a clip out of a dead 17-year-old. That is the sickness, and almost nobody in this space will say it because the outrage pays too well.
They done f***ed up. So this family became a target with no protection and no security. So my convictions as a man, my convictions as a black man, my convictions as a... I'm gonna get them some protection, even if I got to do it. So I went to the internet and I made myself a target with him. I said some things to Jeff, I said some things to Sarah and them.
And give him this. Watch him own his own dirt too. He admits he said things to Jeff. He went all the way off. He made himself a target. He's not pretending he was clean. That's real accountability. You can call your own self out and still land in the right place. And he does. The man whose son is in the ground has every right to be mad. Every right.
Went all the way off. So this family, y'all. And so, and they target me too, but I could take it. So he got every right to be mad. Every goddamn right to be mad. And can't nobody be mad at him for being mad. No matter how much his hate spill over, no matter how much it's projecting through interview, he got that right because his son in the ground. And like I used to tell, and hey, the boy's still alive. My mama wouldn't let us feel sorry for ourselves. I wouldn't give a how they mistreat you. Do they have a right to do it? No, you still human, but you're alive.
And his mama's wisdom is the whole thing in one line. The other boy is still alive. You can still hug him, still get a phone call. That father will never get either one again. So before you turn a dead kid into a team sport, into a race card, into a fundraiser, sit with that. Have some empathy. That's not soft. That's just being a grown person. Hold both things at once because that's the whole brand. Whatever you believe about the case, that man lost his son and met the worst moment of his life with more grace than the entire internet showed him back. We can debate the law all day. We don't get to strip a grieving father of his humanity because his son's case became our content. Tell the truth, even when it's not your side. Respect the grieving. Hold the circus accountable and keep it a buck no matter whose side it lands on. If this said what you were already thinking, subscribe because we say the things everybody wants to say but won't.